right now. You know, I would note in New York, we saw a terror attack just this week with a truck. Evil is evil is evil, and will use the weaponry that is available. And I'll tell you, one of the most inspirational aspects in the face of this horror was that an ordinary citizen stepped forward to engage the gunman, heard about what was happening, and just in the moments that it transpired, went, got his own rifle, and engaged the gunman.
Ted Cruz doing a great job talking about the tool, is used properly, and it's the tool. It can be a truck. It can be a gun. Edwin Walker, program attorney with Texas Law Shield. Do not wait. I had somebody say, well, hey, can Texas Law Shield help out the guy that shot? You got to be a member. I mean, it's like saying, hey, can you help me? My house burned down. Well, dude, you got to have insurance. Do you have insurance? No. Hey, the roof was damaged last night in a hailstorm. Can you help me? What, you didn't get insurance? Don't wait one day. Do it now. Get Texas Law Shield at TexasLawShield.com. That's TexasLawShield.com. And attend a free gun law seminar or active shooter seminar. Only in the month of November it's free. And only for Chris Crock Show listeners. Go to gunseminar.com. That's gunseminar.com and click on or type in promo code CROC and pick an event in November. Edwin Walker is a program attorney with Texas Law Shield. Thank you for holding for one more segment with us, sir. I appreciate that.
Sure, no problem.
So folks can call and ask a question if they have it, but do it now at 800-288-WBAP, 800-288-9227. One person that couldn't hold said, what about an LTC? Can you have LTC inside of a church? What's your response to that?
Yes, you can. LTC holders can have their handguns either concealed or open in a church. The church retains the ability, of course, to post a criminal trespass notice or give criminal trespass notice with regard to what we call 30-06 or 30-07. So the church does have the right to restrict carrying by an LTC holder, but otherwise, unless that notice is given, then it is legal for an LTC holder to carry their handgun into a church.
The other thing is as a convicted, the gunman, we've already established with you that he was denied an LTC license to carry. He could not buy a gun legally, but the Air Force failed to report it, so therefore there is no need for laws. He wouldn't have been able to have one of the 4 guns. But as a convict, could he even legally own a gun, and could he legally take it in his car and carry it from his car like he did into the church?
No, he wouldn't have been, because he had, he wasn't a felon. I haven't heard that what he was convicted of in the military was a felony.
Right.
It seemed to be a misdemeanor, but as a misdemeanor crime of domestic violence, then yes, he was prohibited under both federal and state law from merely possessing a firearm.
So he couldn't have even had it in his house, let alone his car, and yet they keep saying that Texas gun laws are so loose and unrestrictive.
Yeah, I know that's just simply a false statement. Both federal and Texas law, because of his domestic violence misdemeanor conviction, prohibited him from possessing that firearm.
Let's talk to Clifford and Denison. You're on with Edwin from Texas Law Shield. Hello, Clifford.
Yeah, Chris, thanks for taking my call. I got a question. My question is, like at our church, for instance, we have several highway patrolmen that go to attend our church. We have several people in our church that has their license to carry.
Good.
One of my questions is that situation, you got a guy with a Kevlar vest running up and down shooting people. You're sitting there with your Glock. You have to make a headshot on this guy, take him out, and you got people running behind him. And I know police officers have probably been shot due to the simple fact that they're not able to make the shot, because if they don't make the shot and they miss it and it goes wrong, they kill somebody behind them, that's behind this guy or whoever. And the liability on that, is that something that's a liability? Would you be held responsible for that?
Edwin, before you respond to that, Edwin, you got to shoot center mass. You shoot for the chest, not at the head anyways. Right?
Well, but I'm saying if he's got a Kevlar vest on like this guy did down there.
I see.
what would you do?
Okay.
In the drilling situation, I don't know how, and I know police officers face this, not a lot in their lifetime, but whenever they do, that situation, it would be so tough for me to say, all of a sudden, I see your preacher, Robert Jeffries, is running behind him, and you see Robert, and I've got to shoot this guy. I've got to take him out. I've got to give him a headshot.
All right, let's let Edwin answer because we only got about a minute or two. Clifford, I want you to keep listening. We're gonna hang up and keep listening. Edwin, what do you say to that, sir?
Yeah, with regard to innocent third parties who are negligently injured during an act of self-defense, there is no criminal liability. Obviously, there's potential civil liability, but there's no criminal liability with regard to that. However, innocent third parties who are recklessly injured in an act of self-defense, there could be criminal liability for that.
But
And
reckless
so,
is basically if you're an idiot, right? I mean, really.
Correct. Negligence is, I made a mistake, it was totally an accident. Reckless is, I knew I could have injured an innocent person, and I went ahead and did it anyway. And so, there can be a fine line between reckless and negligent. However, I think the circumstances that I know them in this situation, if you were trying to shoot an active shooter and there just happened to be innocent people around him and you missed and hit one of those, that would be more of an act of negligence than an act of recklessness.
I also think two things. If you shoot center mass, I know a police officer who was shot at close range with his Kevlar vest on, and it felt like he got hit with a sledgehammer. So I think if you get hit with a sledgehammer two or three times by somebody, I think you're going to go down on the ground, and that's when you can finish them off, or they'll drop their weapon. So I think you still shoot center mass. That's my thought, especially, you know what I mean? And people really don't think they just respond at that point anyways in a situation like that. And I think that the average person in the church is not standing there going, wow, I think they're all hitting the ground.
Yeah, and I think you're absolutely right, Chris, with regard to Kevlar vests. Basically, it prevents the bullet from penetrating you, but your body is still absorbing all of that force from the shot.
Right.
And so, yeah, if you shoot somebody with a Kevlar vest on, it's still going to physically affect them and impair their ability to continue pressing the attack.
Exactly. So, hey, Edwin, I appreciate you so much. Texas Law Shield, you're a program attorney. I appreciate you coming on tonight. I want everybody to know, become a member now. Don't wait till afterwards because it's too late then. Go to TexasLawShield.com. That's TexasLawShield.com. And go to a gun law seminar or active shooter seminar for free in the month of November. If you use the promo code CROC, find one near you and schedule it in November. And at gunseminar.com. That's gunseminar.com. Edwin, thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me, Chris. I
You're
appreciate
welcome,
it.
sir. Have a good night, man, and be safe.